As you can see, windows are open. I actually clean up and sort out the shutters up there, so those windows are now completely sealed. What I'll have to do is this framework, or these window frames, need looking at definitely. Unfortunately, we don't have time now to get these out, put an OSB board inside them. We've got so many things to do in the salon, and I've got to finish off this utility, as in ripping it out and doing the floor. So for the moment, it's a case of just making them watertight, getting them back so they're sealed, so we don't get the cold northerly wind coming through. And all these frames, they have drain plugs on them, so if I show you, it's important to make sure that, so those, which will eventually, as you can see, come through, making sure all these gullies are all completely free of rubbish. Get another one there, that will come all the way through to the other side, and again up there. So all that cleaned up, get the windows sealed, as I said, just temporary till I can get them out and properly do them on the bench and move on to the next job. But yeah, nice day today actually.
I'm just going to take a break from the salon while the sun's shining and come up to the orchard, because it's that time of year when everything has to be cut down, and I want to get these wooden obelisks inside before they rot through the winter. These tomato plants were absolutely incredible. I'm definitely buying those again. Unfortunately, the pepper in the middle didn't get enough sun, so I might move that. It might not even live over the winter, we'll see. But over here, you can see the runner beans took a tumble in the wind. They've kind of finished now anyway. There's a few old ones left on there that will allow to go to seed, ready for next year, but I'm not planting as many because Adrian doesn't even like them. In this patch somewhere, there's still a row and a quarter of potatoes, so I'm going to dig those up and put them in a sack. And it's just a case of really of doing some weeding, which isn't my favourite job. But next year I want to get more flowers in here. Someone needs to spend an awful lot of time in the strawberry patch because they just went a bit mad and there's runners everywhere. And it's full of weeds as well. I need my mum. I might have to book her to come out early spring. She loves doing this sort of thing. Like me, she likes to make a bad job, well, when I say a bad job, a not very nice bed like this, make it all look nice and tidy and fresh and new. And maybe Alf can come along and do another wall. We shall see. But for now, while the sun is shining, I'm going to get these tomato plants out.
Well, after a bit of a short back and sides, makes a bit of a difference, doesn't it, darling?
Killed my back.
Your back is dead.
Yeah, that's hence why I'm stopping.
Oh dear.
But there's a huge, that's why I left a pile of weeds here for you to clear up because you can't bend down anymore. That's all cleared now, apart from the
Love you too.
I don't think that will survive over the winter. It shouldn't do anyway.
What's that, the middle one?
The pepper.
Oh, okay.
I've kept the tag for the tomatoes so we know which ones to buy because they were amazing.
What, these little tags?
Super sweet 100, those tomatoes. Brilliant they were.
Yes, there was an awful lot of them, wasn't there?
Don't have enough energy to do the beans today.
Excuse the wind up here, it's a windy day as you can see.
If you see here, these will be the seeds for next year's. I can't get them out. There we go, look.
Oh.
Beautiful. And that will be next year's runner bean seeds.
You saying we got to pick them all off there, or
No,
let them drop?
That was 24 seeds that lot gave.
Gordon Bennett.
Exactly.
Wow.
I'll go over the potatoes.
Now that's what you call spuds you like. Do you remember that?
One row of potatoes. We had 4. They were definitely worth doing. And
Who did them?
you did, darling.
Thank you, darling.
Well done.
Just thought I'd take a little bit of credit there.
This Christmas you can get hold of Santa sacks, Hessian sacks, really, really easily.
Yeah, but I bet they're not cheap at this time of year.
£1.
Oh, they're cheap.
I mean, they are cloth the other side, but they're perfect for potatoes.
Potato.
So Valeria bought me some sacks, but I've got the onions in those.
Are you going to get them all in there?
But you're going to carry it.
But I'm going to carry them because you've got a bad back. This may seem silly, but why don't I do that? And you hold a very light phone. It'd be a lot easier.
Come on then.
Shall I take over? So this week we've been kindly sent by EcoFlow the River 2 Max. And this product is really geared for the leisure industry. So whether you're out camping, caravanning, maybe fishing is another one I could think of. And at this time of year, actually, the more I think about it is the market. So whether you're doing a craft market, whether you're doing the Christmas markets, this I think is absolutely ideal. This actually has 3 benefits in my eye I can see. One is the size, it's very small, especially compared to the other products. Weighs nothing. I mean, it literally is just a small dumbbell. And thirdly, the price is very, very competitive. Now, this product you can fully charge off your mains 1 hour. That's all it needs. We can also take the charge from your car, so it comes with a car charger, or you can plug in, which we do a lot, to the solar panels for electricity. But yes, I think this product will do very well, and we'll give it a go and see what we can use it for. So I'm out in the middle of nowhere camping, but I have with me my Eco River 2 Max. I'm just going to put this to the test just to see exactly how many products I actually can put onto it. So at the moment I'm charging my phone, my watch, my laptop, the light as you can see. But the important thing is, will it do the kettle as well? Got to have your morning coffee. Yes, morning coffee will be served. Last of all though, Carole will not go anywhere without her hairdryer. At the same time, it will even do that as well. So that is impressive. The other thing that I do like about this, and most of the EcoFlow products do that, is you can link it to your phone. So, for instance, if we decide that the power unit's not nearby, last thing I want to do is get up in the night and turn everything off, the unit. I can do it from my phone, in fact. So it is as simple as a tap of a button and everything goes out. Voila. So again, on the display, which you won't be able to see very well, but there is a video explaining all this on their site. It tells you everything you need to know what's happening with the unit, how long it needs left to charge, how much charge is available. And when I turn all these products on, it'll even tell me how long the battery will last. If you've got that person that is awkward to buy for birthday or Christmas, and they're an outside sort of leisure person, this is ideal, because I can guarantee they won't have one of these. They've only just been released, this has. So Bev's going to put a link in our description. So we're going to have a look, and enough of my ugly mug, let's get back to the better looking one. Well, reasonably successful day. The wall's out now at last. It makes a big difference, this room actually. It's really opened it up. As long as I don't fall down the gap. But yeah, you can just visualize, just seeing the banister rail now. Yeah, it's great. So I'll get the rest. I need to get this timber work out. I still want to put across here a tabletop. So I've got some ideas how to work this with the door. But I really like it open as well, so food for thought. I'll have to think on with that. Bricks, I've taken out these bricks. These bricks are amazing actually. Well, not amazing, but you know, the way they were handmade. I mean, you can even see, well, I'll show you there, the handprints where they've taken them out of the kiln. In fact, they've all got that. Usually just 3 fingers. But yeah. I remember when we renovated our cottage in Hampshire, England, There was a town, or village actually, Selborne, not a million miles away from us, and they did the same. They made their own bricks. Now they were worth so much money compared to a normal brick, so I don't know if that's the case over here, but I'll keep hold of these because you never know, they could still be reused. So I've just been stacking them down in the cellar for a rainy day if ever I need them. But tomorrow I'll carry on, and then the next job, when we're good to go, a few things I need to get back in the salon and do is remove the sink and then the washing machine. Before then I can start ripping this floor up. Now I'll come downstairs actually and show you that what I've seen so far underneath is actually the joists aren't bad at all actually. Nothing like the damage that we saw in the salon, the dining room. Obviously they're on the south face side and that's where all the water was coming in, and this is on the north wall, so it's not as bad. Another thing that's giving it away is, will give it away should I say, is when I start having a look at them as they sit on top of the brickwork, or even more so when I come around here, if I can see it in this light, where they actually go into the granite. So I mean, I've been called out before, I thought, well, they looked all right, pulled them out, completely rotten. So we'll know that when I can get this floor off. But visually, let's hope, fingers crossed, I don't have to replace all of these beams. Well, today's job is to get the sink out, to get the plumbing safe, then eventually we can get the washing machine away. And then hopefully I can start ripping this floor out as well today, but we'll see. Oh, cat's on the look. Oh, good. And I don't even have to worry about any mice now down there. So we'll get that done today. I'll put it on a time lapse, a bit of fun. And hopefully we won't have Carole around with a hammer bashing everything out, which she really wants to get in here and do. As you can see, that's the sink out. Not a total drama, but I just hate when people don't put any isolating valves on the line. Yeah, just simple things that just so you can take the sink out, the toilet out, etc. You've got to go right back, turn the mains off, drop the pressure, etc. But anyhow, we got there. Started ripping the floor out, as you can see there. Going down to like the other rooms, down to the floor, the planks with which hold the rubble, the cement, etc. And then we're on to the tomettes above. I'm just going to hold fire there for the moment. I've got a few other things I just need to do in the salon for Carole. Bless her, she's in bed now and tested COVID this morning. She had a really bad night last night, actually, in a lot of pain, so not good. And then, so I will be back in here this afternoon because I'm just thinking that maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll be going down with it and I won't be doing anything. So let's get as much done as possible before my body gives up. But I think it's coffee time. That's as much as I can do till I do a déchetterie run. Every bucket is full. It's amazing how much sand, etc. is down there. Actually, the weight that's on that floor is incredible, let alone with the tomettes. Nothing really treasure-wise. I found a couple of bones. Probably my suicide cat will be next. But, oh, it's COVID girl. Could you keep your 2 metre distance, please?
You told me to come down and eat.
Yeah, but not next to me. You're supposed to go around with a black cross on you, aren't you? Get back to your bedroom. How you feeling? Okay.
The way I look.
Oh, how do you look? On that bombshell. Go back to bed. Well, this is about as much as I can do tonight. It's getting a bit late, so I'll finish this off, well, hopefully tomorrow afternoon. A few things to do in the morning. Yep, down to the floorboards, as always, as the other rooms. Not looking too bad. Few holes here and there. Well, there's one there, actually. By the outside wall, under the radiator, yeah, not good at all. But they've always been, you know, all the floors I've taken out have always been in a bit of a bad way when it gets next to the external walls. But I'll expose them once I've got these floorboards off. But there's a few days away for doing that yet. Other than that, yeah, didn't seem too bad. Again, I like the open plan with the stairs rolling down to the cellar. I'll just follow around, but hopefully you can see. I think this was always open plan, whether they had a banister rail here or not. I don't know if they had health and safety bag in those days, but the banister rail itself has seen better days. I've cleaned it. I started cleaning it up, and I don't know if it's obvious on camera, especially with this light. But, you know, again, we'll see what we can do. Might be able to sand it back or even cut a few pieces in, some new timber in there. I'll have a look. It'd be really good to keep it. I really would like to keep it, but it has seen better days. But we'll see. Anyhow, I better go and see how my good lady's doing, who's laid up in bed with COVID. I better take her up beans and toast, my speciality, and actually I better do a test myself. I'm feeling fine, but you never know. So let's get on with it.